हेलो दोस्तों, तो कैसे हैं आप लोग। आज हम लोग बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक केपलर्स लॉ ऑफ प्लैनेटरी मोशन के बारे में डिस्कस करने वाले हैं। टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू सी द थ्री इंपॉर्टेंट लॉस ऑफ प्लैनेटरी मोशन। सो लेट्स बिगिन विद द फर्स्ट लॉ। व्हाट डू मीन बाय फर्स्ट लॉ एंड व्हाट द फर्स्ट लॉ से। First law of planetary motion. According to the first law of planetary motion, the path around which the planet move around the sun is not circular, as we already studied in class 9 that the path along with which the planets move around the sun is circular. But according to John Kepler, it is not circular. It is of elliptical path. Elliptical path. Do you know what do you mean by elliptical path? According to elliptical path, there are two focus available or present in that path. Here, look here, sun is actually not the real focus of the elliptical path. In case of elliptical path, there are two focuses, 1 and 2. And in the first focus, the sunlight. So, according to first law of motion, what path is elliptical. Elliptical. Now let's see what is the speciality of the first law of planetary motion. As we already knew that the path is circular, that we studied in chapter 1 in class 9 in motion. But here we are clear that the path is not circular but elliptical. And even one more information that we get from here is that, as we know, the velocity formula is 2 pi r upon t. Whenever we have to find the velocity of what? Circular velocity. But here we will see that here we will not apply this formula because the path is not circular. The path is elliptical. Now let's see the second law, and the second law says what? Now let's start this second law. Before that, once again I am telling you all, if you are new to our channel, please subscribe our channel and join our Telegram channel. Once again I am telling you. Now look what the second law of planetary motion actually tells. A B A B A B. Here is the B position, here is the A position. Now let's see. Actually, these two positions, A and B, are the positions of Earth. Now, let's see the second law, what actually mean or what we have to study in the second law of planetary motion. So, let's start. And even comment me how the video quality is coming. Second law. Now, let's start the second law of planetary motion. According to John Kepler, the second law of motion means that whenever the planet is closer to the sun, they travels more distance as compared to that time when they are far away from the sun. Means that the line joining the planet to the sun is equal intervals in equal distance traveled. यहाँ पर से आपको क्या समझना भाई लोग कि यहाँ पर से क्या हमें जानना कि जो भी लाइन, मान लो ये ए पाथ जो है हमें ये टच कर रहा है सन को, सरफेस को, और जिस टाइम के थ्रू ये जिस टाइम इंटरवल के थ्रू टच करेगा और जितना इसका डिस्टेंस कवर अप करेगा, सेम डिस्टेंस ये हमेशा इस साइड पास आउट करने पर ही करता है। इससे क्या पता चलता है कि द डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल्ड इज नॉट यूनिफॉर्म एंड द मोशन इज नॉट यूनिफॉर्म। एंड फ्रॉम हियर वी गेट वन अनदर क्लू इज दैट, व्हाट इज दैट क्लू? दैट क्लू इज दैट द सर्कुलर मोशन और द इलिप्टिकल मोशन ऑफ द प्लैनेट्स दे रिवॉल्व अराउंड द सन इज नॉट यूनिफॉर्म। आज तो हम लोग का यहाँ पर से एक क्वेश्चन मेरा भाई लोग पूछ रहे हैं, देखिए अंकिता अग्रवाल, यस योर क्वेश्चन इज राइट। व्हाई वी आर टेलिंग दैट द रिवॉल्यूशन ऑफ द अर्थ अराउंड द सन इज अबाउट 365 days is uniform circular motion? Do you know why we are actually telling? It's a right question. Thank you for asking. Once again, I'm telling you, if you are having any doubt, please go and comment me. I will try to solve it by 100%. Let's start her question. What she had asked. Why we are telling that the planetary motion or the circular motion of the earth is considered as what? Uniform circular, as according to Kepler it is not actually uniform. So let me tell you your answer. Because it is considered, because At that time, we consider this path as circular, and because of that path, circular path, we tells that the motion is what? Uniform. But in reality, for only considering, we tell that this path is circular, but in reality it is not circular, it is elliptical. एट लाइक हम लोगों ने पहले स्टार्टअप में क्या देखा था कि अर्थ हमारा कैसा राउंड है, लेकिन वो रियल में राउंड शेप का नहीं था, कैसा शेप का था मुझे कमेंट कर दीजिएगा. एंड नाउ लेट्स सी द थर्ड लॉ ऑफ मोशन. व्हाट एक्चुअली द थर्ड लॉ टेल्स अस. थर्ड लॉ. So let's start. The third law of planetary motion. Do you know the third law of motion is very very important for us, because of the third law of motion, Newton also published one another law of gravitation, which is F is equal to 1 upon r square, or F is inversely proportional to 1 upon r square, only because of the third law. So let's start the third law. According to the third law of motion, according to the third law of planetary motion, the cube mean distance of the planet traveled is equal to the time square interval. Means that how we can write it? Let's see. I am writing here. R cube is directly proportional to what? The square. This is very very important. Because of this formula, this law only, Newton also published his force, gravitational force of motion, which is F is equal to 1 upon r square. And how is this particular video, how is the quality coming? Please comment in the comment box section. And if अगर आपको यहाँ पर से कोई भी कंफ्यूजन है मेरे भाई लोग, तो कमेंट कर दिया, मैं उससे 100% सोल्व करके दूंगा. और मिलते हैं आपके साथ अगले वीडियो में, और हमारा अगला वीडियो बहुत ही जल्द आने वाला है, तो उसे देखना ना भूलिएगा. थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग टू यू ऑल. हैव ए नाइस डे टू यू ऑल.